Okay, we'll start out with all of our components and go from the ground up. Starting with our base plate, we'll just go ahead and insert it onto the Bestobell valve, making sure that these slots are in the slotted holes. Secure the plate on with the long bolt and nut provided. Add on the second mounting plate adapter and put your through bolts in these holes. Be certain to leave the mounting hardware loose so we can align everything properly. Install the coupler onto the stem of the valve, making sure it fits snug on there and the shoulder is below the surface of the mounting plate. Now it's time to put the actuator on the mounting plate. Okay, install the bolts that attach the mounting plate to the actuator. Now that all of our hardware is installed, our valve was in the closed position when we installed our actuator on there. Everything's aligned up nice and good, no side load on the stem. Go ahead and secure all of your hardware and then we'll run it. Now that we're all secure here, we're going to go ahead and attach our lever operated valve. Okay, we've got our air lines hooked up. These are just 1/4 inch poly tubing push fittings provided. Little lever operated manual valve here. And this is just a air isolation valve. That way no matter what position this lever goes in while you're on the road, it won't incidentally operate the valve. And our other air line just lands right here on the T. So we're just going to put air to it and then operate the lever. Actuator opens the valve, and as soon as we pull the lever back, quick exhaust valve exhausts all the air out of the actuator through this speed control muffler. We put that on there just as a means of controlling the speed of closure and to muffle the sound. Otherwise, this can be removed and some stainless steel tubing or poly tubing can be piped into this guy to direct the air wherever you guys would like. But ultimately, this is the setup. And again, there's open and close. While you're transporting or going down the road, just shut that. Little air isolation valve, and it doesn't matter where the lever goes. And that's it. I did forget to mention that in the case of a fire, this UL approved fire safe fusible plug, the solder in here will melt at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. As soon as pressure is alleviated from this side of the quick exhaust valve, all the air is dumped out of the quick exhaust valve exhaust port. So it's not like all the air has to travel through this little tiny port here. It'll just allow this mechanism to work to quickly shut the valve.